Hi, I'm Jackie, and I am on a journey to find a solution to my symptoms of hypothyroidism and my Hashimoto's disease. On this journey, I'm looking for foods and juices that will reverse the symptoms that I have. I'm on Armour for hypothyroidism because I had a bad reaction to the Synthroid, and my symptoms have started to get a little worse over the last 6 months, I guess, and maybe the last year. And I've had my blood tested a couple of times, and my levels, my T3 and my T4 levels, have not changed enough for them to change my prescription. So I am looking for healthy alternatives. I've researched different medicines that I could take and different protocols, like hormone therapy and different prescriptions, but I've decided after doing all the research that I really want to find a natural way to do it. If I'm going to be a guinea pig, I think that I want to try different foods and different vegetables to juice and try that on myself and naturally find a solution rather than putting different chemicals in my body. So starting out on this journey, I thought it was important to review what I have, different things I've tried in the past that have not worked for me, that may have worked for other people, but everyone's different. So some of the different things I've tried, especially over the last year, I've tried several different diet plans that they say is really good for hypothyroidism, but it didn't work for me. So one of the things that I tried that worked really well in the beginning was Weight Watchers. I did Weight Watchers. This is well before I got diagnosed with hypothyroidism. I went to several different doctors because I was having a lot of issues. And the doctors just kept telling me it's because of my age. I'm almost 48 at the time. It was 3 or 4 years ago. I was a little bit younger, but they pretty much told me because of my age I was getting fat and I need to exercise more. But I eat healthy and I exercise, and I increased my amount of exercise. I even got a personal trainer, and at that point I got on Weight Watchers, and I lost a little weight, but a lot of the symptoms were still there. So I knew there was a problem, and so many doctors did not listen to what I was saying. They just looked at me as a middle-aged woman that was gaining weight instead of listening to what I was saying. So that was very frustrating. So the first diet that I was on was Weight Watchers. I did that for about 6 or 7 months. I did lose about 10 pounds, but the problem was I still had a huge puffy face. I still had major symptoms. Like I said, it's before I got diagnosed with my hypothyroidism, and so I knew there was an issue. So the Weight Watchers, does work. It just didn't work for me with my symptoms. My body was thinner, but my face was puffy. I was still having memory loss, dry skin, hair falling out, all of the symptoms that go along with hypothyroidism. So it didn't matter, how many points I stayed within, and I was exercising twice a day, once with a personal trainer and then cardio on my own, for 5 days a week. Something was not right. So I tried that. After I got on my medicine, again, I tried, I was prescribed Synthroid, and I had a major reaction to it, and I had to come off of it immediately. So I went to a natural doctor and was put on Armour. And I've been on Armour, which is organic pig thyroid, for about 3 or 4 years now, I believe. But the symptoms are coming back over the last year. Again, my face is puffy, and my hair is falling out. Very dry skin, pale skin. A little bit of memory loss. I'm so cold all the time, sensitivity to cold. So many different symptoms that have started to come back. So over this past year, I've been trying new things. So of course, the first thing I wanted to try, since I was on the Armour, was Weight Watchers, because it did work for me a little bit before the medicine I was on. So I tried that. I saw a little bit of difference in my body. You know, I had lost a little weight, but my face was still puffy and I was still having the same symptoms. So that did not work for me. So then I started doing a lot of research and reading a lot about dietary and nutrition, and then doing research on what other people with thyroidism, hypothyroidism, did to try to cure themselves. And of course, you know, if you want to be successful, do what others do. So I tried these. One of them, this one person did a blog, and it was really, really a great blog, about how she went vegan. She went raw vegan. So I gave that a try. I was raw vegan for, I did this past summer, actually. I did raw vegan for 3 months, and I got my protein from nuts and chia seeds. I put my chia seeds on my salads, and I don't even think I ate any dressing. I think I just went completely raw vegan, just everything raw. And it was really good, and I felt much better. I don't even think I lost any weight, actually. Maybe if I lost any weight, maybe a couple of pounds. But my face swelled up even more than it was before I started going raw vegan. And also, I stopped my period for 2 months. That kind of freaked me out. I mean, at my age, I mean, a lot of people are going through perimenopausal and menopausal stages, but and I started going through it at 40, but when I went organic, all of those symptoms went away. And so I knew that that was not natural for me to just stop my period. So that kind of freaked me out. And then again, my face was getting so swollen, and that's definitely a symptom of hypothyroidism and Hashimoto. So I knew something was not right. So I just stopped doing that. I didn't feel like that was working for my body. And I was a little jealous of all these people who are raw vegan, and they're so skinny and they look so beautiful, and my face was getting puffier and puffier, and I wasn't losing weight. And so I was eating really, really healthy, and I wasn't eating like over, too much fruit. I was eating mostly vegetables, and so it's not like I had too many sugars from the fruits or too many carbs. I mean, I ate a really healthy, balanced, raw vegan diet, and it just didn't work for me. I didn't feel comfortable after those 3 months. So I incorporated meat, chicken, really, back into my diet, and it was amazing. My period came back, my face, the swelling went down. So that told me that I definitely need, I guess, more animal protein in my body. I did the paleo diet, which is the rave all over the internet for a lot of people with hypothyroidism. I did that for maybe, I'll be honest with you, for maybe a month. What concerned me about that diet is after reading the China study and the findings that too much animal product or animal protein in your body causes diseases and cancer. Eating so much of the proteins, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that diet. So I stopped that. I did lose a little weight, of course, because you don't really eat any carbs, or eat a lot of carbs anyway. Another diet that I tried was the Atkins diet. I did lose a few pounds on that, but again, I didn't feel comfortable eating so much of the animal protein. And with us traveling a lot, I try to get stuff that's really easy. It's already pre-made, like in the produce section. And with the Atkins diet, it's very hard. It was very hard to do that. And then eating so much cheese, I was getting a little constipated. So that diet didn't work for me. I tried the Mediterranean diet, which is just pretty much fruits and vegetables with some grains. I felt really good on. I still had swelling in my face, and I still had the symptoms. So, I've tried pretty much every diet out there. So that's why I'm on this journey, to find something that works for me. I've tried all these different things that work for other people, but it just didn't resolve my symptoms. My goal right now is not just to lose weight. Yes, a weight gain is a big symptom with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, but that's not my primary goal. My primary goal is to get rid of the other symptoms that I have, as well as losing weight, like my puffy face. I know that's from inflammation. Inflammation is horrible in your body, especially for your organs. So I know if I'm inflamed in my face, I know my body has inflammation. That is horrible. I need to get rid of that. Also, my hair loss is a really big deal for me. It may just be vanity, but it's an issue of an underlying problem. So I know that's a big deal. So I need to get that resolved. There's not a whole bunch. I don't know if it could be done about me being so cold all the time, but if I can find something that will alleviate me being freezing all the time, that would be wonderful. So now I'm on this journey, and so my goal is to do as much research as I can on fruits and vegetables that will help improve my thyroid. And there's a lot out there that will, of course, improve your thyroid. But besides that, I have Hashimoto's, which is my immune system finds my thyroid as a foreign body. So it actually attacks my thyroid. So not only am I having to find something to improve my thyroid and make it work again, I need to find something that will correct my immune system so it will stop attacking my own body. That is the main thing. That is what I haven't found yet. And so on this journey, I'm really excited to try this because I've been doing all this other stuff for a year. It's just not working. So I'm going to start doing all the research, and trying to see what works and what doesn't work. So I'm sure there's other people like me out there that are just frustrated because they've tried so much and they're finding that what works for other people is just not working for them. So stay with me on this journey, and hopefully I will find something or put some kind of concoction together that works for me, that will get me back to my normal self. And I'll put some pictures up and show you what I looked like before my body started changing with the Hashimoto's and the hypothyroidism, and compare it before and after. It's drastic. It's really frustrating. So I'm really excited to find something that works. So if you found this interesting, please like, subscribe if you want to find out what else is going on. I do have so many different areas that I'm working and focusing on this journey. I'm really excited, and we'll see where it leads.